under the weight of a moonless sky. The crickets hum where the shadows lie, and old oak leans with a broken spine, guarding the ghost of the lonely pines. Lonely pines, they whisper low of love that left, of time that won't slow. Roots run deep, but hearts still roam. Lonely pines, they stand alone. The cabin door hangs on rusted chains. The floorboards creak with a phantom's pain. A whiskey bottle, its label torn, holds the echoes of a vow once sworn. And the wind, it cries, it knows all my life. Lonely pines, they whisper low of love that left, of time that won't slow. Roots run deep, but hearts still roam. Lonely pines, they stand alone. If I could turn back the clock, undo the sins these hands are wrought, but time's a thief and guilt's a chain. A man like me can't outrun pain. Pine trees whisper secrets low and cold. The moon hangs heavy, tarnished gold. The porch light flickers, faint and thin. I hear your ghost like whiskey on the wind. Whiskey on the wind, it calls my name through the hollow nights, through the ache and blame. Every shadow knows where your love begins, and I can't outrun this whiskey on the wind. Creek runs dark where we once played. Your laughter lingers, but the colors drain. The bottle's empty, the fire burns dim, and I'm still chasing whiskey on the wind. Each Each mile I wander, each road I tread, your memory's a lantern, glowing red. Whiskey on the wind, it calls my name through the hollow nights, through the ache and blame. Every shadow knows where your love begins, and I can't outrun this whiskey on the wind. I hear your voice in the cypress sway, feel your touch in the break of day, but it's only a dream, only a cruel spin, just the hollow howl of whiskey on the wind. The wind hums low through the pines, a ghost in the hollow, it whispers in lines. The gravel road bends where the lantern once burned, but the fire's gone cold and it won't return. Shadows on the ridge, they don't let go. They cling to the night like the undertow. I call her name, but it won't break through. Just shadows on the ridge and the echo of you. A bottle of whiskey sits under the moon. The stars don't shine, they just fade too soon. The creek keeps its secrets, its waters run black, like the love that I lost, ain't no bringing it back. Every step feels heavier, the air turns thin. The darker it gets, the more I give in. Shadows on the ridge, they don't let go. They cling to the night like the undertow. I call her name, but it won't break through. Just shadows on the ridge and the echo of you. The steel slide cries like a mournful hymn, a sound that cuts deep, runs under the skin. The past rides my back like a saddle worn thin. I can't outrun where I've already been. The wind hums low through the lonesome pines, whispers of ghosts and forgotten times. A rusted swing creaks in the yard,
Memories linger, cutting hard. The porch lights dim just like my heart. Every step forward tears me apart. Oh, the lonesome pines, they know my name. Standing still, but they feel my pain. Roots run deep, but I can't stay. I'm a shadow now, fading away. Cigarette smoke hangs in the air, matches the sorrow I can't repair. The creek runs black beneath the moon, carving out hymns in a mournful tune. A wolf cries out, a soul undone, echoes of love lost with the sun. And the night don't answer when I call, just holds me tight like it knows it all. Oh, the lonesome pines, they know my name. Standing still, but they feel my pain. Roots run deep, but I can't stay. I'm a shadow now, fading away. I buried my dreams in this red clay ground, hoping they'd bloom, but they never found the light they needed, the love they craved. Just like me, they wither, then stay. The screen door creaks, the night air still. A lone coyote cries on the distant hill. Moonlight spills on the hardwood floor, but your shadow don't walk here no more. Whiskey and ghosts, they haunt this place. Your memory lingers, I can't erase. I drink to forget, but it cuts too close. I'm drowning in whiskey and gold. The clock ticks slow, each hour's a wound. The silence hums like an old sad tune. The bottle's dry, but the pain pours on. You're gone, but you're never gone. Whiskey and ghosts, they haunt this place. Your memory lingers, I can't erase. I ghosts, they haunt this place. Your memory lingers, I can't erase. I drank to forget, but it cuts too close. I'm drowning in whiskey and ghosts.
There's a crack in the screen door, moonlight spilling in, dust dancing slow like it's caught in sand. The clock ticks heavy, his hands don't care. A bottle on the table, an empty chair. And there's whiskey in the winter night, a ghost in the glass, pale and white. Every sip burns like a love gone cold. The stories it tells, they're bitter and old. Oh, there's whiskey in the winter night. The creak of the floorboards, the groan of the pine. This house holds secrets, none of them mine. A photograph faded, her smile worn thin. I trace her outline, then pour again. I try to speak, but my voice won't start. The words are ashes, the fire's in my heart. And there's whiskey in the winter night, a ghost in the glass, pale and white. Every sip burns like a love gone cold. The stories it tells, they're bitter and old. Oh, there's whiskey in the winter night. The stars don't blink, they just stare down. Witness to a man who's lost his crown. The holler's quiet, but it echoes still. Her name rolls soft off the blackened hill. The moon hangs low like a broken lamp. Her shadows stretch across this empty camp. The road ahead's a thread of black. Each mile I take, there's no turning back. Ghosts on the highway calling my name. Their whispers rise like smoke through the flame. Every turn I take, I feel the weight. Ghosts on the highway, it's too late. The wind hums soft, a mournful tune.
feels like buried beneath the moon. Every sign I pass feels like a lie. No towns ahead, just an endless sky. The stars don't guide, they just stare down, watching me drift through this hollowed out town. Ghosts on the highway calling my name. Their whispers rise like smoke through the flame. Every turn I take, I feel the weight. Ghosts on the highway, it's too late. There's a face in the rearview, eyes like the past. A fleeting moment, it never lasts. The wheels keep spinning, but I stand still, bound to the road by my own will. The screen door slams, it echoes wide through the hollow hills where ghosts reside. A porch light flickers dim and weak. Shadows dance, but they don't speak. The gravel road stretches long and thin, just me and the night, and whiskey on the wind. Whiskey on the wind, calling me back through the midnight fields and the railroad tracks. The past won't sleep, it pulls me in, a bottle in my hand, and whiskey on the wind. Cicadas hum like a mournful choir under a sky that's burnt with fire. I chase her name, though it's just a sound. It lingers heavy, it's tethered bound. Her memory rides this lonesome spin, lost in the dark. Whiskey on the wind. I've worn the chains, I've cursed the heavens, begged for rain, but there's no redemption, no way to mend, just the taste of regret and whiskey on the wind. Whiskey on the wind, calling me back through the midnight fields and the railroad tracks. It pulls me in, a bottle in my hand, and whiskey on the wind. The dawn creeps slow, but it won't forgive. For a man like me, this is how I live. The road fades out where it should begin. I'll die chasing shadows and whiskey on the wind. fire's dying, ashes whisper like they're crying. Moon hangs heavy on a thread of black, a lonesome road, no turning back. Whiskey on the wind, calling my name. Every sip burns, but it soothes the pain. Shadows stretch long under midnight's grin. I'm chasing ghosts with whiskey on the wind. Fields of cotton lost in the dark. Crickets sing low like a broken heart. The house is empty, the porch light's dead. Just me and the stars and the words she said. The echoes linger, sharp as a knife. Her voice still cuts through this hollow life. Whiskey on the wind, calling my name. Every sip burns, but it soothes the pain. Shadows stretch long under midnight's grin. I'm chasing ghosts with whiskey on the wind. I told myself I'd let her go, but her memory clings like the frost to the road. No prayer, no promise, no holy hymn, just the cold steel strings and whiskey on the wind.
The cypress leans its shadow tall, moonlight spills on a weathered wall. A porch swing creaks where no one sits. This house remembers, but it forgets. The night is thick, like molasses slow. Every breath whispers what I already know. In the hollow of my heart, there's a lonesome tune, a ghost of you beneath this southern moon. The echoes linger, but they never part. Here in the hollow, the hollow of my heart.
whiskey bottle, tipped and dry, stars above, but no reply. The crickets sing a mourn for him. Their song fades, but it clings to the brim. The wind it moans through the pines so stark, carrying secrets heavy and dark. In the hollow of my heart, there's a lonesome tune, a ghost of you beneath this southern moon. The echo